again, friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Amy, and I'm glad you decided to join me for another edition of movies to get you in the mood for Valentine's Day. Today's video, I am going to be focusing on my top 10 favorite period drama movies that I like to watch to get me in the mood for Valentine's Day and all things lovey-dovey. Again, before we begin, these are just my opinions. If you guys don't like this movies, that is okay. We all have different unique tastes, so just please be gentle in the comments. We're going to be doing a countdown, so I'll be starting off at number 10 and going down. If you are interested in maybe writing down some, get a pen and paper, and let's begin. Starting off at number 10, number 10 is the Hallmark Entertainment movie called Arabian Nights. This is a mini series and I absolutely love it. It is such an epic, sweeping adventure. You get lost in the storytelling and also the love stories between Scheherazade and and the king, King Sharia. It is just an epic fantasy adventure story, and if you are unfamiliar with the back, I will be reading the back to you. It says, based on the classic story, 1001 Nights, this lavish production brings to life some of the timeless fables to come through the ages. A legendary heroine, Scheherazade, saves her kingdom and her own life by seducing her husband, Sharira, imagination with the fantastical tales of Aladdin, Ali Baba, and other larger-than-life heroes, warriors, and genies. Mind-blowing adventure and extraordinary special effects set against the backdrop of the mysterious Arabia makes this an exciting trip through the grandest adventure of all time. So that is what is about. This is just an epic adventure filled with romance and action. It's just a unique tale on love stories, and I absolutely love it. At number 9 is a classic, and it is Jane Austen's Northanger Abbey, a masterpiece production. This is the version that I love, and I know a lot of people that love Jane Austen don't really give enough credit to Northanger Abbey, which is a shame because this is one of my favorite movies. I absolutely love it. I love that the main heroine, Catherine, sets out on an adventure, so to speak, and wetting her feet into society and seeing how it's like, and she has a beautiful arc, and I think this movie needs to get more love. But if you are interested in, let me read the back. It says, Catherine plays a romance. It's a story about Catherine Mullen, who loves romance. She is invited to a medieval country house that appeals to her vivid imaginations. She forms close friendships with the younger son of the estate, Henry Tilney. But their budding romance is mysteriously cut short. Again, I just really love how Jane Austen captures being like a country mouse going to the big city and figuring out stuff on her own. I love that not only that, but she also learns from her mistakes. It's just an epic story. I absolutely love it, and no one can tell me otherwise. The number 8 is another masterpiece theater classic, and it's Charlotte Bronte's Jane Eyre. I absolutely love this version of the movie. I think it's way better than the one that recently, well, I guess it's not recently, but came out like, I want to say 2013 to 15, maybe 19-ish. I haven't seen that version, but I just can't connect with those characters. But this version, I totally connect, and I think they grasp a better concept of the characters. But if you're unfamiliar with this movie and book, let me read the back to you. It says, after a wretched childhood, orphaned Jane Eyre yearns for new experiences. She accepts a governor's position at Thorntonfield Hall, where she tutors a lively French girl named Adelaide. As she finds herself falling in love with the brooding master of the house, the passionate Mr. Rochester, Jane gradually wins his heart, but they must overcome the dark secrets of the past before they can find happiness. When Jane saves Rochester from an eerie fire, she begins to suspect that there are many mysteries behind the walls of Thornton Hall. Her fears are confirmed when Rochester's secret past is revealed, destroying her chances of happiness and forcing Jane to flee Thorntonfield. Penniless and hungry, she finds shelter and friendship in the shape of a kind clergyman and his family. But she is soon shocked to discover the deeply hidden truth of her own past. I absolutely love this movie. It gives you all the swoon moments and the trials and tribulations. I absolutely love this version of this movie, and if you are wanting to find out if you like it or not, I would highly recommend this movie before you try the other one. Number 7 is none other than Little Women, and this is the version that I grew up loving, and I remember watching it on NBC and just being like, this is such a good movie. I was really young when I watched it, like, I guess not really young, middle school. I think I've watched this before I even read the book, which I highly recommend the book as well. So this is the movie that I grew up watching, and I absolutely loved it. And I also really, really enjoyed this version of Little Women as well. If you are unfamiliar with the story, I'm going to read it to you. It says, with her husband off at war, Marmee is left alone to raise their 4 daughters, her little women. There is the spirited Josephine, conservative Meg, fragile Beth, and romantic Amy. As the years pass, the sisters share some of the most cherished and painful moments of self-discovery as Marmee and Aunt March guide them through issues of independence, romance, and virtue. If you love stories and the bond of sisterhood, you will love this movie. It's filled with beautiful, poignant moments and heartfelt laughter between sisters. It's just everything you want in a period drama. Number 6 is Our Mutual Friend by Charles Dickens. This is a BBC video. It's a mini series. This is one of the most awesome, beautiful love stories, I think, that is out there. I watched the movie before I read the book because the book is a chunker. Not that that should steer you away or be something to be scared of to try to read, but it is a epic adventure. Not epic, but very swoon worthy and everything you want in a period drama. There's beautiful balls that the women attend. There's, carriages, the pretty parasols. It's just visually beautiful as well. It says, The first affair concerns John Harmon, a millionaire's son who discovers his inheritance depends upon his marrying a woman he has never met. When he is betrayed for his money, he allows himself to be thought dead in order to see if the girl, the witty and impetuous Bella Wilfa, can love him for himself. At the same time, Lizzie Hexen, the beautiful daughter of a boatman suspect to Harmon's murder, is beset by two suitors whose respective passions lead to tragedy as each man faces bitter choices between love and fortune. An epic tale of desire, greed, and treachery, Our Mutual Friend is relevant today as when Dickens first put pen to paper. This, like I said, if you want just a grand, swoon-worthy, epic period drama, filled with great characters, awesome plot line, I would highly recommend Our Mutual Friend by Charles Dickens. The number 5 is another BBC video, and it is called Daniel Deronda by George Eliot. I've also read the book, and I absolutely love the book, but again, with these ones, I watched the movie before I read the book because it helps a lot to better understand characters and plotline, but you don't have to read the book to follow along with this movie. So here's what it is about. It says, Daniel Deronda is a sensitive and charming, the illegitimate son of an aristocrat, haunted by the secrets that shroud his birth. Beautiful by the secrets that shroud his birth. Haunted by the secrets that shroud his birth. Beautiful, vivacious Gwendolyn Harleth is a gambler and sure on cash. When they meet at the roulette table, sparks fly. But above all, Gwendolyn needs money, and the icy aristocrat Henley Grandcourt is more than happy to provide. As her situation becomes more and more oppressive, she turns to Daniel for help, only to discover his involvement with the young Jewish singer Mira Lapidoth. Torn between his attraction for Gwendolyn and his passion for Mira and the plight of her people, Daniel is forced to look to his mysterious past to find out who he really is and who he wants to be with. So that is what it's about. Again, if you love epic love stories and beautiful plot lines and good storytelling, I would highly recommend this. These movies that I'm recommending are your normal, if you will, period drama ones, but I really felt it's necessary to show, not necessary, but just wanted to show something different than what everybody might think. So the number 4 spot goes to The Mayor of Casterbridge, the Thomas Hardy literary classic. This is the A&E version. I absolutely love it. Again, I watched the movie before I read the book. Again, the movie kind of helps to get a better understanding and a more enjoyable experience reading the book. Again, if you like period dramas, you will probably love this movie. It says, destitute and drunken, Michael Hengard is an inherent farmhand who sells his wife and daughter to a sailor in a moment of alcohol-fueled desperation. So begins The Mayor of Casterbridge. This lavish adaptation as the tragic, tormented Michael Henchard, decades after his fatal decision, Now reformed and respectable, he is offered a chance at redemption when his wife reappears with his daughter, but the reunion promise is soon tarnished by a web of jealousy, deceit, and wounded pride. So that is what it is about. I love the story of the daughter of Michael Henchard's daughter and her journey along with her mother's journey. It is so epic, and the scenery is beautiful. The writing is superb. I love watching this movie. Number 3 on my list is Under the Greenwood Tree, adaptation again by Thomas Hardy, a BBC video. This is just a fun, classic period drama, just with a easy to follow story. It says, among surrounding farms and woodlands of the idealistic village of Mellstock, a love story grows between the local boy Dick Dewey and the newly arrival beautiful school teacher Fancy Day. As the seasons change and Fancy becomes part of the community, the young schoolmistress attracts the attention of many suitors, including wealthy landowner Farmer Shiner and local vicar Reverend Maybold. When marriage proposals from 3 men follow, Fancy is torn. She must make her decision of either the head or the heart. Will true love win out, or will society traditions of Victorian England determine Fancy's future? So this is just filled with heart and sort of funny moments and awkward mishaps and situations. If you just want something to feel good and lift you up, and this is the movie for you. It has all the charm of a period drama, and this is one of my favorite movies to watch. The number 2 on my list is The Young Victorian. I absolutely love this movie. It is a movie about Queen Victoria's rise to power. On the eve of her 18th birthday and succession of the English throne, Victoria is caught in a royal power struggle, but it's her blooming love affair with Albert that will determine the strength of her reign. Can she dedicate her life to her country and her heart to the one man she truly loves? Discover the passion and romance behind one of the history's greatest love stories. This just has everything epic and wonderful about a period drama. Oh, I love it. What more can I say? It is one of my favorite movies. And number 1 of the period drama movies that I absolutely love watching, and it will get you into the feel of Valentine's Day, is none other than the 2013 version of Romeo and Juliet. This to me is an epic classic. Yes, it is a beautiful, tragic love story, but it is beautifully shot. It is beautifully written. The acting is superb, in my opinion. This is my favorite version of this movie. Nobody can tell me differently. I know it's not a popular opinion where everybody, if they love Romeo and Juliet, it's usually the very, very old version, which I cannot think of the actors that play in that, or the Leonardo DiCaprio version, which again is okay. It's good, but this version of Romeo and Juliet is my number 1 pick. I absolutely love it. And to me, it is a perfect movie. There is epic gestures and beautiful costumes. I absolutely love this movie. I cry every time, but they're happy, sort of sad, happy tears because you know how it ends, but I love seeing their love story unfold. Everybody should know what Romeo and Juliet is about, but if you do not know, it is about two star-crossed lovers who fall for each other in spite of their feuding family. Filled with lush, enchanting imagery and its original setting in Verona, Italy, this legendary tale of romance remains timeless and transcendent, and as powerful as ever. Like I said, this to me is perfect. This is my favorite version of Romeo and Juliet. I love it so much. So that is all the video for today. I know it was a bit long, but I feel that sometimes people are looking for movies that they haven't seen before or haven't heard of, and they might be interested. So I did my best to pick ones that aren't as popular as some of the other ones. In the comments down below, let me know if there was any movies that you want to check out or you have seen. Let me know down in the comments, or let me know down in the comments what your favorite period drama movie is that gets you into the mood for Valentine's. I'd really love to know. As always, if you like this video, please give it a big like, subscribe, share with friends and family, and I will see you on my next video as we do a top 10 countdown of my favorite contemporary love stories. So see you then, everybody. Bye-bye for now.